So here we're going to set up a tracker workflow. So in this case, it will replace a champion. So when a tracked contact leaves the organization, replace them by discovering new contacts to keep the relationship alive. So to get started, we click Try It Now. So when a contact is tracked from this user, so if this user is using Tracker and they have a list of people they want to track, then when they started a new job, the contact that they're tracking, or they contact move companies or change their title, then it will discover the contacts. So in this case, I don't need to set up the company filter because this is already set up, because this list is already pre-filtered. All we need to set up is the contact filters. So we can do 2 in this case. Now keep in mind, make sure you limit this, otherwise you'll use your bulk credits in ways you don't want. And we're going to set up the relevant job title filters. So in this case, you can simply select buying committee. I'll select it for this example, but if I didn't have that set up, I could select the relevant job title, management level, departments, and so on. And we're also going to make sure they live in the US, and we want the highest quality contact information possible. So we're going to require mobile, direct, and business email versus any, which would require mobile or direct or business email. And we want the accuracy score to be 95. Now we click apply. Then, once that contact is found, it will then get exported to HubSpot or your CRM or whatever export trigger you want to configure. Now, I want to assign it to this user, so it exports both companies and contacts. And we're going to turn this workflow on, and it's complete. So when we click close, it'll bring you to this screen right here. Since we just set this up, it's not populated with any data. That's to be expected. Let me show you what one looks like when it is populated. So we can simply go here. I can see 5.6 thousand contacts were completed. Now in this case, I set it up incorrectly as an example, just to show you how fast it is and easy it is to use bulk credits. So over the course of a couple days, I used 5.6 thousand bulk credits. You don't really have to worry about that too much with Tracker, just because the lists are, naturally smaller, but it is something to keep in mind. So if we go back to the workflow list, we can edit the one we just set up. So we're going to click Edit Workflow. So we could do Replace Champion, Bow-Tied Systems. There we go. And we turn it back on, and it's all set up. So that's how you set up replacing a champion workflow.